Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Pop Survival World. I'm standing here at World Spawn, well, because I'm actually preparing to go fight that stinking dragon. Yes, we have everything we need. We found the stronghold. We have the Eyes of Ender, and we're ready to go. I just was a little nervous about doing it by myself, so I'm thinking about recruiting a friend or two to come and help. So, in case they do, this is where they'll be spawning into the world, and I thought I would make it a little easier for them to find their way to my base. They'll spawn in right here, hopefully see the sign, and can follow the path just a short way to the shelter. And there's where we survived our first couple of months in the survival shelter here. They'll find a little sugarcane farm. And a bunch of supplies that they can use to get started. There's a couple of workstations here. There's some furnaces. And there's an enchanting area. I'll come back and I'll leave some diamonds. I'll leave some good armor. And that'll get them started for the trip. If they wanted, they could go down and visit my mine and find some stuff of their own. Okay, so it was quite a long walk to get to the portal from here. Anybody who saw the episode where I first discovered it saw what a tough time I had actually building a pathway to get there. It took a long time and it was some rough terrain. And what we had to do was walk our way all the way down here, swim across the water, now once on the other side, I've created this pathway. And yeah, you'll see a minecart track there because I added that for convenience so they wouldn't have to go through this trip. It's quite a long walk and was a heck of a lot of work. Oh yeah, building this path was not an easy task. The terrain was tough, covered with bamboo the whole way. Had to slice my way through. I'll build all the stairs. More bamboo. Tons and tons of bamboo. And then we got into a really dark forest where working through here was quite a challenge. Mobs were coming out of the woods everywhere, and if I linger here long enough we'll see that. So I'm not going to linger. We're going to just charge our way through. More downs, more ups. And I really thought this was a torturous journey for somebody just coming into my world for the first time. Matter of fact, it's starting to get dark now. We may have a little bit of trouble. Okay, here we are. We finally made it to the portal. And in the portal, we can get to the Nether, where I made a shortcut to get to my village. Now, as an easy way to get back and forth, I decided to build this minecart station, and this will transport anybody who comes to my world, to my village. Now, we're going to take the ride home right now real quick since it's nighttime. We'll push a button, hop in our minecart, and head back to the shelter. Now you can see this will be a much quicker ride. And a much safer one too, especially when it's nighttime. We traveled about 600 blocks to get to the portal. And as I said, it was a tough build trying to get there. This build was not so easy either, but it's a lot easier getting back and forth now. Okay, we'll come out into our bamboo jungle. Hopefully not run over Mr. Panda. Excuse me, Mr. Panda. He's always there waiting for me. He's one of my best friends. We come across the bridge. We'll look out for creepers. We don't want to see any creepers on the track ahead of us. That would be scary. We might get shot at by a skeleton or two, but they won't hit us. We're going too fast. There he is. He'll try, but he won't get us. And we could just run back to the shelter. And let's take a quick nap. Now I can show you that getting to the portal is much easier now. Well, I see we got, or it sounds like we have some people burning up out here. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Put you out of your misery. Press a button. We get in. And we're on our way. Now, one thing I noticed that's really strange, and it's doing it now. Every once in a while, I don't get the minecart sounds. Instead of the minecart, it sounds like I'm running across the bricks. Which is kind of weird. But that only happens once in a while. Hello, Mr. Panda. Yes, we're cruising by. Sounds like we're running, but we're actually riding in our minecart right now. No more up and down. Just straight ahead. Now at the end here, there'll be a little ramp. We'll head up into a bubble column. Just about 100 blocks to go. I could see the ramp at the end. Up the bubble elevator. Oh, isn't this nice log flume ride here? And here we are. Arrived at the station. Our minecart is recycled, and we're ready to go into the portal. Now on this side, I made the portal a little safer. We come out on this side. There's a big giant lava lake, and it's overhanging a cliff. So you walk out of this portal, you fall to your death. So I had to build this little room here to make it a little bit safer. And on this other side, we have an iron door. We can take a look around quick, just to make sure there's no hoglins out here. And here we are. Into the nether, where we have another minecart station. And from here, we'll take a minecart, just a short distance. And the village is about 1,000, maybe 1,200 blocks away. But on a minecart, it's a really, really fast ride through the nether. Only a couple hundred blocks. Here we are at our portal. This portal is enclosed because it's terrible out there. There are skeletons and there are ghasts. And the ghasts, I swear, they spawn every 10 seconds or so. So anyway, I built this safe little room. We just come through, hop into the portal. And here we come out at our village. So we simply hop in a boat, paddle over to the dock, and here we are. Hi, guy. He's having fun. He's going to grow up and work here someday. Well, there's our guest in his little parking spot. Oh, hello, Pokey. How we doing? And luckily, we did find a stronghold underneath of this village. And we're able to build a bubble elevator. That'll take us straight there. And here we are at the portal. So that's basically how I plan for my reinforcements to get here if they're needed. I have my ender pearls ready to go. We'll activate this portal. We'll jump through and hopefully kill a dragon. Anyway, hopefully in the next episode, that's exactly what we're going to do. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this short one. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Pop up, and bye-bye.